Winner of 19 national championships, 10 world and an Olympic gold medal. She's also captured the prestigious Flo Hyman Award along with other winners including Martina Navratilova and Chris Evert. She's been named the U.S. Ski Writers' Outstanding Competitor. This enchanted young woman has made and kept promises that will leave you breathless. She is indomitable.
Olympics wasn't my final goal, and after several years of being at the top in disabled skiing, I decided I wanted some new challenges. So I began competing in non-disabled races against women on two legs. And I started in these open entry races, and in those races I'd finish, not at the very top like I was used to, but not at the very bottom either. And after a couple of years, I was invited to race on this championship series for the top non-disabled women in the East. And I was so excited because I had watched the women racing on this circuit for years, and I'd always hoped that one day I'd be included and I'd be able to participate in that caliber of competition. I wanted to make my mark and beat some of those women. And the day of the first race, I had the normal pre-race jitters. The butterflies flitted and fluttered in my stomach, and I loved that feeling. And that was the feeling that told me I was getting ready to go out and lay myself on the line. And at the start, I said my favorite race expression to myself, which was, "Diana, ski like a woman, tough, strong, indomitable." And that's how I attacked that course, and I whipped down this hill, skiing so hot, carving a clean line. I came through the finish line, knew I just had one of the greatest runs of my life. And I looked up at the timing sheet to find my name, and there it was, dead last. And I was furious, but I knew it was a fluke, and the next race I'd do better. So I went to race number 2 in that series, and I finished dead last. And race number 3, and I finished dead last. And I kept thinking, come on, Diana, you can do better. I know you can. But 6 races in a row, I was dead last, and I began to wonder, what was I doing on that circuit? And then after the 7th race, when I was sure that I was dead last one more time, I overheard this conversation between 2 of the other women who had just raced against me. And one of them, Sally, she said to her friend, she said, "Oh, I'm so bummed. I finished dead last today." Yeah, and when she said that, I was psyched because I thought I had been dead last, but if she was dead last, that had to mean that I was second to last, and after 6 dead last finishes, that was a great improvement. And so the beginning of their conversation was so good, I couldn't help listening in on the rest. And Sally's friend, she said to her, "Sally, I'm confused. I thought there was somebody else behind you." And Sally said, "Oh yeah, there was, but that's just Diana. She's only got one leg. She doesn't count." I didn't count. Everyone knows what that feels like when you're told you don't count. You're not important, when nobody believes in what you're doing. And the question is, what do you do when you feel that way? Do you buy into it? Whatever direction we choose, we should never count ourselves out or give anybody else that power over us. I took up rock climbing. Now, a lot of times people say, why rock climbing? Well, it's fun, it's a challenge, I love it. You know what it's like? It's like this vertical chess game. As you climb, every 6 inches gives you this new move to solve. And sometimes it's taken me 2 hours to climb 70 feet. And when you think about it, that is 7 inches a minute. I mean, a baby can crawl faster. But when you're on the cliff, the focus is so intense that time disappears. Sometimes people look at me and say I'm courageous because I ski or I rock climb on one leg. But that's not it. When somebody, you, me, anybody else sets their mind on a dream and then goes out and takes whatever steps are necessary to try to make their dream a reality, to reach their own center podium, that's living. That's what it's all about.